Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to make website using Canva, all for free. It's very simple, and by the end of this tutorial, I will get into my team so that you can have access to the pro element in Canva. So let's get started. First of all, you should know Canva is a very beautiful website when it comes to creating stuff with your system, your laptop, or your smartphone. Over the screen, these are just a simple template which I know one can just customize, and when you're done, you can publish and it becomes your own automatically without paying a dime. I've created lots and lots with my phone, because I created this for my phone just to sell this course then on how to create animated videos for free, and I have this created in just a single click using my laptop, and I have this website ready. So in this tutorial, I will tell you how to create a website using Canva. First of all, placing your logo, adding headline, adding content, putting navigations and link. That should be an error. Then resizing, then publishing your first website. Then the pro and cons of using Canva. You should know there should be cons when using Canva. There should be the disadvantage and advantage. So Canva has a lot of templates. If you check the screen, there are lots of templates you can just pick from, either by starting from creating a blank template or picking one of all these and customize to suit your taste. That is Canva for you. So next we have the first screen. If you're new to my YouTube channel, I started a playlist that covers how to make all this. So this is I would say this is video 6 or 7. Yes, I've talked about the Canva interface, on how to use it. I've talked about how to make posters using Canva. I've talked about how to make flyer using Canva, how to make brochure. I've talked about how to make social media flyers. Now today is how to make website. In case you want to learn how to make all this, ensure you just check on the playlist. You will see Canva playlist, so follow through and just open and watch everything so that you become a good user when it comes to Canva. And most importantly, ensure you subscribe so that you can join the team on Canva to get access to the pro features. All right, now first of all, let's just pick one from here. We can start by creating a blank template, starting with a blank page, so that we put our stuff ourselves. Or you can as well pick one of all this one and customize it as seen in this place. So you can customize this if this is warned, and when you're good, you publish it directly to your phone. So now from this place, we can either start by searching for website, which is very good, and then sure, this one is here, because when it's in this other side, you will not get what you want. So advice is at the template side, then you click on enter, then ensure you have a good network, then the search began. In no time, you should have list of website that you can pick from, and they become yours. So moving over the screen, always check down here. This means website. So anyone that doesn't have something like this is not a website. So all these here are website. You can pick and they become yours, and you can customize anyone that suits your type of design. You will pick it and click on it. Let's say this is what you want to do, so you can click on this one, just wait for it to load, and you have tons. So over here now, if you see, we can customize it by just hitting on the customize, but remember you have to resize it for phone and laptop. So this is laptop settings, so I'm going to customize this if I want to use it, but I will not do that because I have seen the one I want to use. I want to make something like this, so that from here you can create your own. How to make this stuff, exactly this kind of website, is almost simple, very simple, not almost, very simple on how to make this kind of website. If you see now, this is my link. I share it on my WhatsApp, and people click on it and they watch it and they chat me up following link. So a lot of things you can learn. So from this place, I'll move down to this place, then pick one of these. I've already chosen, so let's just move around and pick one of this design, then customize. So in this one, I want to use this kind of design, which is website by Canva creation. So I'm going to click on it, then I wait for it to load, then I can customize this so that it suits both my design. You can still scroll down to this place and pick any of this one if you wish, but if you don't wish, you can just leave it, and we move on to customize this. Then we customize this and it opens up. We start placing, dragging and dropping immediately, adding our link as suggested in this place. So let's get started. Now looking at the screen, we have the background. If you want to change the background, you should know. So let's just have a preview of this, how it's going to look on smartphone, how it's going to look on desktop. So now we have this like this. So this actually is going to look on smartphone, on your laptop. So anyone scrolling is going to have something like this, all designed, centered, aligned. Then we have the next one, which is on smartphone. It's going to look like this, which seems very, very good. So I'm going to exit out from this. Then I'll close by just hitting on close by the top left. Close. Then we'll have this. So I can make a copy of this by going straight to this place and see this word here, duplicate, so that we have 2 copy. So now I can start by adding all stuff like this. You can increase this the zoom level of this. So let's say you want to increase the zoom level, you can push this and have something like this so that you can see your design better still. So now let's move on to this. If you want to increase your zoom, I've said you can move like this and start your design so that you see what you're doing. So now have this one first. You can pull all these totally from so that you have something. So we are mimicking, we're having this kind of design. So the first thing there was a background that covers all the screen. So we can put a background and blur it. Then we start our write-up. So from here now, we'll start with, so let me drag this one closer so that we don't have to navigate too far. So from here, we can pick our background. So any background you want to use, you move around by uploading if you have something special, depending. So if you have something special, you can upload directly from your computer by hitting on upload. Then you pick one of all these, whether picture, whether it's a video, you can use any of these two. So let's say this is what I want to use. Then it comes up, then I'll pull it to the side, then I'll drag to the side and see if it suits. But if it doesn't suit, then there is no need using it. So we have that now. Let's say this one to use. Now I'm going to make it blur, position at the center. When it's positioned like this, the next thing I'll do now is to blur it, then lock it. But first of all, let's send it to back. Let's send it to back. So let's send it backward. Okay, yeah, send to back. Then we'll have this. I want to edit this photo a bit so that it become blur. So I'll move down. If you're using the Pro, you have the power to remove background. You have the power to do some other things. But at the free, you can still use the blur. So now this is the blur. I'm going to click on it. Then this thing becomes a bit blur. Then I increase the intensity of this. So I move this. Now we have that like that. Because we're talking about AI video, now I'm good. I will lock it so that it doesn't move. So we have that background ready. The next thing now is this place, writing this text and doing some stuff. So I could leave this totally and write, but better still, I can delete it and have just a plain background, or have this deleted at once by just selecting all. Then I had my text at the middle of this or the center. So now I'm going to come here and I'll have the heading by just clicking on text. Then I'll click on heading. I'll push it a bit. Then I'll say adding text. So, but if you want to follow this guide here, which says logo, adding headline, we can pick any of these. Remember, this is a website. You can click on some stuff and it opens. That's the same thing we achieve. So what was written here is create AI animated video for free. That is what was written. So I'm going to say create. Okay, sorry for that. AI animated. Let me break it down. Video. Then for free. Now this is what we have. I'll pull it up a bit like this. Then I could make it smaller if I want by just putting it this way. Then I'll bring it this place. You could change the font if you want, or add some effect to it by moving around here. You could use this, you could use this, you could use this. If that you want, you could use a colored one, but it's always your choice. Or you could add background to it and you have this. But who does that? I always say your choice. So now having this one, I could increase the offset of this like this. Now at the color level, I could pick the background color to something different, or something like a blue or something like a black. But the choice is always yours. Then when you make mistake, you can still go one step backward by just using the undo, and you have that. So now we have create animated all in uppercase. Remember, there is no feature here that tells you uppercase. It means you have to type them all in uppercase. So if you want to add a simple logo to it, you could just bring this one here and shift it a bit. Then you come in here and search for logo by clicking on element. Then you search for AI. Anything you want to use. So AI logo comes up and you could pick that and use it. Let's say this is what you want to use since you like it. But if you don't like it, leave it. So let's click this one. It comes. We'll make it smaller. We can make the color a different one. Then bring it to this place. then we have our logo added. But if you have a custom logo, you can use that. You could edit this image from here and make it this color, but I don't think that's perfect. This should be better if you think, or this should be better among these two. Or you can use black, but it's not, you can't see it anyway. So let's leave that. You can add other stuff if there is power, you have other power to do some stuff. But better still, you can have this. You can increase the size from here by making this, drag this to the, or leave it this way. So now you have that ready, which is create AI animated video for free. The next thing there is, do you want it to be clickable? If you want it to be clickable, all you have to do is move around this side and see what's this. This is copy style, this is transparency, this is positioning. But when you right click on it, it gives you power to add link. So if you want to add link to that, all you have to do is to just set on the link. For example, when they click on that, you want it to go to www.google.com. You can just put it there, then you hit on enter, then it's added. It means when anyone click on that, it takes you direct to Google. But if you want to unlink it, all you have to do is straight on it again and get that stuff deleted. So there is no link attached. Now you're enjoying this video. I believe you're enjoying something and you are learning something. So from here now we have this ready. You can as well customize your taste, as I've said, anytime, any day. Now let's add this video to it. Mind you, you have two ways to add video to any stuff. Yes, you have two ways to add video to any stuff. First of all, you can upload video directly from here, because this, okay, let me check if I have any video. Okay, this is a simple video. I could drag it to this place and I put it here and the video replace the background, but I won't want to do that. I won't want to do that. So I'll better still, if you want to add video to this, there are other tricks which is better. Now I'm going to embed a video to this place so that people can watch the video anytime they come. So to make a video like this, we're going to use a feature from the app which is called embed. So you click on app, come in here, type embed, EMBED. If it doesn't show up, always use this uppercase first, then you see embed at this place. So now over here you can embed video. So I'll go straight to my YouTube channel, which is still growing, and I'll search for I'll go straight to my YouTube. So let's just go to YouTube studio. So let me open my YouTube studio and copy a particular video, and I can use it for this design. So now when it opens up, you could support me, which I always say, by subscribing to my channel, liking my videos, and turn on the notification bell so that different. So maybe this is what I want to put. I want to add this to the first place. All I'll do is to right click on this, copy link. But one thing you should know is when you copy a link, ensure it's not private, because as a private, when it's private, there is no way you can use it. You can't embed a private video. Ensure it's public. You know better anyway. So now at the embed, I'm going to put that link there by just pasting that link in this place, which I've copied. Oh, that's edit. I'm going to clean this edit because I think that's a mistake. So I'm going to add to design. If it comes up, okay, we encountered a problem. Yes, that should be my own fault. So over this place, let me play it and see. When it play, I'm going to copy the link. Then we are good to go. So I have this now opening. Let's see if it takes us to a separate place. Okay, still taking some time, still taking some time, still taking some time. I could pause it. Then I'll right click and copy the link faster, because this is with smartphone. So I was right click on it and copy URL, video URL. So okay, I've copied the URL. Now let's go back to that. Then I'll delete this, then I'll paste it now, then I'll add to design. It should come up in no time soon. So this is what we have. This is what we have already. Then it's going to play immediately. When anyone open the website, this is what they see. So I'll bring this a bit. I'll bring this a bit and just pull it down. You can make it smaller and make sure it's center aligned to this. So these are the center. These are the center. So create animated video. Then you could add other stuff like watch here or stuff like this, so that when anybody comes, they see. So the next thing there is, what we have is watch this first. We have scroll down more, and all this was added. So now let's put this one, which is called watch first. You can add it by the side or add it inside. But remember, when you had a test, when you had any test, it's going to cover this video. So when anybody play this, it's going to take them directly to YouTube. So let's make it smaller a bit. If you think you want to make your own big, you can check it later and just add your stuff. So now I'm going to add this one. I'll make it smaller. I'll say watch this first. Okay, let me say watch this first. Okay, so now I'll make it the uppercase, then I'll make it white as usual, then I'll put a black background. That's it. Then let me pull it small, make it this way, then reduce the size of this to something 30. Then let me bring this one here. So I'll put a background immediately to it, then I'll add a background to it so that anyone that can watch it first. You can move on to this, just put it here, then you're done with that. So if you want to make this smaller, you can reduce the size to something this way so that you plug this and then drop the size a bit, bring it to this side. Remember, your choice of template matters. Is because I want this to be for smartphone. That is why I'm doing all this. So now from here you could add other stuff at the element and just search something for click and see what comes up. Then when the click comes up, you can pick an animated click and see the one that is moving like this. So you can pick this one, then you make it smaller so that anyone that comes can see that. So I'll bring this here, I'll bring it to this place so that it keeps on flying like this and say click here, click here, click here. So that's it. Or you can put it in here, sorry. Better still, if we can copy that, you can bring it in this place, closer to this place, so that anybody that comes can click it and watch it. Now you've achieved that. What next? That is the question. So over here now we have the next video the same way, but I will not embed. I'll just copy that video from here and have a duplicate. I'll just make a copy, then I'll bring it here so that I don't waste much time trying to create this video. Now I can add scroll down to this place, and let's say we're adding a scroll down. I'll bring this. Let me take it up. Then I'll bring this one up a bit. Then I'll make a copy of this. I'll bring it down. Say scroll down. Let me say scroll down. So I'll make it smaller if I feel like making it. Then I could add stuff like scroll down in this place if I feel like adding anything like scroll down. So you can say scroll down at this place. Search for scroll down. But I know it's not. Let's see what comes up anyway. Let's see what comes up. We have something beautiful. Let's see all and see at the graphics place. Click on graphic. Then when graphics come, we move around and see if we have anything movable. If it comes up, we can use that. But since we're not getting anything, I'll come here and say animated. Scroll down. So I'm going to search for animated. Scroll down. Then let's see if it gives us a cool one. If nothing comes up, we can animate it ourselves. So no, okay, we have something we can use, but you can make it your choice. You can pick this if you think you want to use this. Then make it smaller. Let's say you make it this way so that people can see. Then you bring it this place. Then let's say the color, you have to change the color to something beautiful so that people will know there is another page. Then make this something red or something white. It seems this is more of a white design. Anyone, but just make choices. Now at this place you can animate these by seeing what, so you can say wipe. So when you say wipe, you can say wipe. Then at the wipe level you have wipe down, so you can have this like this. You can have it like this so that it keeps on doing that. Then you move down if there's any other stuff. Then drift stuff. Okay, let's leave it that way. So now we have the first page design. We want to go to the second page. So anybody that comes, or better still, you can search for animated scroll down and use it for your own self. Yes, for your own self. So now we have this embedded. We have stuff like this. The next one we want to do is the second one, which is what you will learn. All this. So I don't want to waste much time because all this was done with writing. But if you want to learn how to make this simple as well, let's go back to that place. So all we have to do is pick this, delete it faster, then delete this. Okay, that's a copy, sorry. So I'm going to just select this. Instead, I'll delete it. Then find this text. Sorry, not that. Let me lock this design. Then I'll delete all these from there. Then I'll start writing everything I want to write as stated in this place. So I can copy this if I want to copy it by just hitting on Ctrl C or Command C, depending on which of PC you're using. Then I'll paste in this place. I have that ready. I could resize to my taste. Then I'll pick it onto this place and put it at the center. If that's what I want, then I'll make it smaller, bring it. I could add bullets to it by clicking on the bullet sign, and we have that in this manner. So then the color is black, then I'll see what's there, then we have it this way. So I'm just trying to give you a sample what you will learn, so I'm not wasting much time trying to bring it to the side. You can search for all this question mark, all these symbols that are there, and you add them to your own. So this is what you will learn. So you can add what you will learn by using the test here, write it here and say what you will learn. Okay, what you will learn. Then make it smaller by typing in the size. If you want, divide by 2. You can use 20 and see. Then you make it bold, which is there. You can add more effect by adding background, which is my choice color. Then bring it up here and leave it there. If you have a symbol you want to add, maybe you have some symbol, always come in this place and set. Let's say you want to add a YouTube symbol. You can say YouTube. Then it gives you YouTube, tons and tons of YouTube symbol. You can pick this one here and make it smaller. Then you bring it a bit smaller. Then you could pull up. Okay, let's make this a bit. Then you could drag up and leave it here. Then that's just to show you how possible it is to do anything. This is not good enough. You can pick one of these, then customize to your taste. This is just a sample of how to make this stuff. So now you have that. You can make some changes by increasing the letter spacing like this if you think that's better, or you leave it at the exact one, or if you're not good, you just go one step by undoing what that has been done. So now we have that ready. We have this position at the center. Remember this at the center. You can use this method or leave it this way or leave it this way, your choice, but it should be at the center. That's better. So you can remove the bullet point by clicking on this bullet and everything is gone, or you can add the bullet as well in numbers or in bullet. So you could, as I've said, now we have that ready. Let's move down. You can watch full tutorial. You can add other stuff, and when you're good to go, the same way that I did this, that's the same way that was achieved, and we achieved this and it was good. So let's say you're done with the first 2 page. Okay, so let's say you're done with the first 2 page. The next thing you want to do is, let's see what we have at this place. You've added logo, you have added content, you want to add navigation and link, you want to resize, you want to publish your first website. So I don't waste too much time trying to explain. I just show you how possible it is to create website using Canva, and I believe you are learning something from this video. So now you've done that, the next thing you want to do is see it on PC by just having a preview of it. So now it is going to you're going to have your preview. So let's see your preview IT. So okay, you have empty title page update. So let's just pick this and say without notification. I'm going to tell you something about this in no time soon. So let's see why let's say how it's going to be on smartphone. So look at how well positioned it is at this place. So if there's need for us to make changes, we'll go make the changes. So I think this is beautiful enough to just have a 2-page, but see the problem. You discover that this is not loading. It's taking time, so it's going to be empty. So what I advise is this trick. This is how it is on PC. This is how it is on PC. You can use a full screen, but remember the template choice matter. So from here with navigation, we can edit the design so that when someone is moving around, they'll see something. Like here now, we have add note. You can add note to this place. Note will be displayed on presenter view. We don't want anything like that. But when we want to publish, we are going to add something to it. But first of all, when this video is loading, that place will be empty. So the trick there is to add something to it. You can search for loading and see. So let's say this is what you want to use. So you're going to click on it. You click on it, make it smaller, something like this, or you can use another different one, loading. Then you put it here, make it smaller. Then let's send this to the back by using the position here, or right clicking on it and picking the layers, or then to back. We have to back. Okay, sorry for that. So now this one, I'm going to pick this instead, right click on it at the layer level. I'm going to bring to front. So we have that at the front. So it means if I go make a preview of this, it's going to be loading. So let's just assume this will take a little time. We'll have it ready. So now it's going to be loading, trying to tell us something. You understand what I'm trying to say? Something is loading in case the network is not strong, so that they don't wait, that place doesn't become empty. That is one trick to bypass. That's why when you load, let's say I reload this website let me load this website. Now you see this thing loading. It's going to tell them something is loading, something is coming up soon, something is coming up soon that they will soon watch, and all this, when it comes up, you have them fully ready. So that's what you should always do if you think it's going to take time to load the page. So now you're done with this. The next thing you want to do is I've told you how to add link. If you want to add link to any of these, let's say you want someone to chat you on WhatsApp, you can add your custom link by adding a button sign anywhere, then add a link. Let's say this is what they will click. You click here, right click on it, you see link, then you can copy your WhatsApp link and you have that ready. In case you don't know how to create a custom link, it's so simple. Go straight to this place, search for create wall link. So let's say the create wall link. Sorry, I went off. So this is create wall link. Then when you create wall link opens, then this is a custom link. You can move on to this place. You type in your phone number in this place. Then you put in your message and say hello. Okay, so you can just put anything there. Hello, please. Okay, please subscribe to my channel. Oh yeah, if you feel like, so you can join me. Then when you're good, the next thing is to just generate your link. And when you generate your link, you've been given your link, but it's not going to generate because you have to add your phone number to it. But if you want to reach me, so check the description, then chat me up through the link there, join my Telegram so that you can get access to the team if you really want to enjoy WhatsApp, Canva. So now we're done with that. Let's just have our first publishing by clicking on publish. So we're going to click on publish. It's going to ask us some questions that we think that is needed. So now I'm going to answer all the questions. So we have locked your days. Then the first question, with navigation. So without navigation. So it's going to use a free domain to publish this. Then let's see. Now the next thing is to publish the website. So I'm going to publish website. Then it said you have an empty title page. Update this title for them to appear in your navigation. So empty title page. Let's see this, how we can add title page to this. It's not difficult to do. So now let me see this. Let me right click on this and move around here and see where we can add the title page. Then we move on to the stuff. So this is called, so over here now, let me unlock this stuff. Let me unlock this. Then we can add the title page. Or better still, we can just move on to publishing. So by just clicking on that, then it's going to tell us to add a subdomain. Now see over my screen, if you see, this is what I call it, talking avatar tutorial. So we can call that the same way. So let's say talking avatar tutorial. So let's say that's what we want to use. Then the next thing is to click next. So wait for this. Now website description. When someone is moving around your website, there should be something that tells them, hey, something pops up and say you are going to learn some stuff and stuff like this. So now we could add some stuff to it and add the description and say learn how to make. So let me write learn how to make talking avatar for free. So maybe that's what. Then if you want to put a password, you can put password so that no one can. So he said we will send email to this with an auto-generated password when the website is published. I think this is better so that not everyone can have access to this, except it depends on what you want. So if this is a paid website, you can create that. You see how beautiful it is. Then you can enable website. But if you don't want to put password, you can leave that. Then you can hide your website from search engine so that nobody search for it and see it. Then when you think that is better, so we have a preview tab. You can edit this preview tab and you call it another name and say I learn digital. So let's say I learn digital website. So when you're good to go, the next thing you want to do is talk some stuff. So browser preview tab, it means the website title and icon will show on Google and browser type. So you can put anything and say I learn digital. So now leave it there. Depends on what your website you want to call that stuff. So when you're good, you publish, then you wait. But remember, you can make some changes to this. So let's wait for this to finish publishing. Then we have a view of how to make this stuff. So almost done. over this side, I talked about the pro and cons. Let me see if it's still there. Trying to start when we started this. One pro and cons of this. One of the good use of it, which you know, is that it's totally free. It's totally free. You're not paying a dime for it. You're not paying a dime for it. When I made this one, it was totally free. I didn't pay a dime for it. But another disadvantage of this is when you're using the website, remember this, DV is added to the website. So if you want to get your own, you can go to WordPress, div, all this, and buy a domain. But if you want to use this as a beginner, you can as well just go ahead and you have that already. So you have this. So that's one disadvantage of use this. But above all, at the end of it, there is something attached to it, which is this. So it was done with Canva. They always add that. Then we have terms and support. So now we're good to go. Let me see that website that was published. So this is our URL. Now this is our URL. We can copy this URL. Then let me just have a posting. Let me just say I post this here. Okay, Amazon. Let me use one of my WhatsApp. Then I'll put this one here. Then this is how it is. You don't want this. Let's say this is what I'm using. So it means when anybody clicks on this, it's going to open them directly to that website. So this is how the website would look like when they open it. If you want to make this, change the background and app stuff. So it means people can come here and they watch this. They can play it and they play it immediately on the site. But I'm not playing it. That is so. Now, but one thing you should do is always shorten that. So let's say bit.ly, let's say bit.ly.com, shorten the URL so that you don't have to give people longer website. So move on to bit.ly, go straight to that place and shorten that by pasting that Ctrl V, then you say shorten and it's shortened. So but that's not where you should paste that, I think. Let's move down again and see if we have because it seems I've used okay, paste this, then okay, sign up and get. Okay, so we can sign up and we just shorten it. So go straight to your bit.ly, then shorten it and you're good to go. But I'm not signing up because I don't want to waste much time here. Or I could sign with Google depending if needed. So go to bit.ly and you shorten it and you can send it to people and they open it without having to pass stress of long link. But one other thing before we leave this tutorial, since we're done publishing making our website, you can as well make changes to your website. You can make changes anytime. How do you make changes? Always go straight. So this is our website on smartphone. Wow. Then on PC, this how it looks like. This is beautiful. Kudos to Canva anyway. Now we're done with that. You want to make some changes, you can come straight to your Canva, let's X out, then always at the settings, you can move on to the settings here and see if there are some things you could do. I want to just try some trick. I want to see the settings here. Okay, now that settings was given to me. Let me scroll down. Okay, no settings here. Let me try something. Let me just try canva.com. Let me put settings and see settings if it opens. Let's see if it opens. If it doesn't open, then there is need for us to just see. All right, so now you see now I'm just moving around my photo and I want to make some changes. Then at the domain, you can click on domain and see your domain. You can make changes to your domain if they've given us a domain. If they've not given us a domain, it means we have to see other way we can get something. But it's important to you want to make changes to your domain, you want to make some editing so that maybe you make a mistake, you want to correct that. You can come here and managed by Canva. So this is the domain I was giving you, never expires. That's what I want to show you. So don't be scared that tomorrow is going to expire, they're going to kick out your website. You can just manage this for now and you have that stuff done. So as I've said from the from the beginning of this, I said over this I've talked about in the spotlight how to make logo, poster, flyer, brochure, talk about social media, now website. Then the next one will be sticker, then yard sign, and all this is going to take some pretty time, but trust me, you will learn at every video you join me. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to put your best comment, turn on the notification bell. Then what should you do next? Chat me up, join my Telegram group so that we can rock and roll together. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching.